Now friends, coming to our today's session, English lesson 2 part 4. Friends, we have given answers to exercise earlier asked you on 31st May 2022 session. Please check at your end. So the answers are: my name is Vivekananda. I am 20 years old. I am studying in final year of BCom. Ram, you are my best friend. Rajesh, are you coming with us to picnic? Seema, how is your grandmother? And point number 7, Ashok, please don't disturb us. So kindly check at your end with your answers. Now friends, coming to our slide number 2, we learn about relative pronoun and the verb. Relative pronoun sapeksha sarvanam and the verb kriyapad. Rule 14. Under Rule 14, if the subject of a verb is relative noun, relative nouns are who, whom, whose, which, and that. For this, Hindi translations are given here. The verb is used according to the number and the person of the antecedent, that is, noun or pronoun used before it. Examples of Rule 14 are given below. Example number 1, I, who am your friend, should help you. Example number 2, you, who are my friend, should help me. Example number 3, he, who is your friend, should help you. Example number 4, the pen which is your hand is mine. Example number 5, the book that is on the table is very interesting. Example number 6, he is one of those boys who work very hard. So friends, kindly read once, twice and study this rule 14 and try to understand these examples given below so that you can learn English more correctly and perfectly. Now we'll move to our next slide. Now friends, coming to our slide number 3, here now we switch over to rule 15. If a plural noun denotes a definite quantity or number or amount or distance, or if it denotes the name of country or title of book, it takes a singular verb with it. Examples of rule 15 are given below. Example number 1, the United States of America is most powerful country. Example number 2, 60 miles is not a long distance for a motorist. Example number 3, 10 lakh rupees is a huge sum. Example number 4, 4 quintals is a heavy load for a camel. So go through this rule number 15 and try to understand the following examples through which you will be able to understand the rule 15 very clearly and correctly. Now friends, coming to slide number 4, English lesson 2 part 4. Here is an exercise based on rule 14 and rule 15 for you all. So please read rule 14 and rule 15 thoroughly, understand rules correctly and solve the exercise. Here are 15 sentences given in which the verbs are not the correct one. So in this slide, 1 to 6 examples are given, sentences are given and the verbs are not correct. The answers are given below for those verbs. So you try to apply the proper verb for each and every sentence according to their meaning and based on the rule 14 and 15. And if you feel or if you want to check the correct answers, then you can refer to answers given below. And this exercise, remaining 7 to 15 number sentences are given in next slide. So you can switch over to the next slide and check your answers there on slide number 5. We'll move to our we'll move to on the next slide, slide number 5. So as I said earlier in slide 4, the remaining 7 to 15 sentences, 7 to 15 number sentences are given here and the verbs are not the correct one. You have to apply the right and the correct verb based on the rule 14 and 15. The answers are given below for these sentences. So you try to solve this uh, exercise according to your knowledge and understanding and then check the answers with the below given answers. Now friends, coming to our last slide in English lesson 2 part 4. Friends, here is a small exercise for you all. We are giving you sentences in Hindi language and you will have to translate those sentences in English language. Are you ready? Here are your Hindi sentences. There are 1 to 5 sentences which are given in Hindi and you have to translate these Hindi sentences in English and you'll find answers to these sentences in next session. Till then, goodbye. Be happy and be safe. We'll meet in our next session tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you all.